Good morning, Jeffrey. Good morning. How are you doing, buddy? Mark, what's up, man? What is up? Goodness, y'all. I'm sick. I am sick. Sadie, sometimes. What's up, young lady? How are you doing? Love you. Thanks for being on. Hope everybody's doing good today. It is nasty, rainy. I'm only going to be out here for a bit today, and then I'm going back home. Just come out to get some Alka-Seltzer cold tablets, and I'm going back home. Oh, man. Hint on what not to do. So, if you're taking Alka-Seltzer and you put them in a bottle of water, like I've got going here, don't put the lid on it. I had a bottle blow up on me yesterday. My dumbass put Alka-Seltzer in a bottle that was full, and then I put the lid back on it, and then the bottle blew up. Like an idiot. So, don't put a lid on an Alka-Seltzer. Thanks, guys. No, I'm on antibiotics. I have pneumonia, and I'm on antibiotics. I'm doing better, doing much better. Yesterday was touchy. I ended up having to go to the doctor yesterday. I don't know why I put the lid on that bottle. I wasn't thinking, but boy, that bottle popped real quick. It popped the lid right off of it. Scared the piss out of me. Anyway, yesterday I was having trouble breathing, and I had to go to the doctor. And so they did some chest x-rays and did some blood work, and I have a slight case of pneumonia in my left lung. It's not both lungs, it's my left lung. So, but I'm on a Z-Pack, whatever that is, zithromycin or something like that, and an inhaler, and I'm already feeling better. I've just got a horrible headache, but neither here or there. I'm going back home to chill out after we did this. I wouldn't have even went live this morning, but I had to come up here and pick up some more of these boys. These things are so good. So, they're pretty good. And they're orange, so they don't taste near as bad. What's everybody up to today? Man, it's nasty outside. I didn't know it was supposed to do this today. I thought it was supposed to be a pretty day, but here we are. I don't know how I don't know how contagious pneumonia is, but here's something interesting that I found out yesterday. It takes about 3 weeks for you to get sick after you come into contact with it, or it could take up to 3 weeks. Like, it incubates in your lungs for quite some time. Isn't that interesting? What's everybody up to today, guys? What's everybody up to? There ain't hardly anybody chatting this morning. You guys got to give me something to talk about. Mark. Sadie sometimes. Jeffrey, who all's here? There's 7 people on. I think Killer Carla's. There's Killer Carla. Y'all, I want to tell you something. Killer Carla, she gets embarrassed, I think, because we get to talking about things and she doesn't type very fast, and I think she thinks that she shouldn't be on. I keep telling her, kill her, Carla. Don't be crazy. Everybody loves you. Brewing some coffee, about to jump start the brain. Heck yeah, I just took a 5-hour energy is what I just took. Is it normal to not have an appetite when you have pneumonia? I don't have an appetite at all. I haven't eaten. I ate a few saltine crackers last night and a couple of sips of chicken broth, but I have no appetite. Yeah, I have a lot of pressure on my chest. It scared me yesterday because I felt I had pressure on my chest and I couldn't breathe, and I thought something was wrong with my heart. That's what scared me, Mark. I thought something was wrong with my heart, and I was like, oh shit. So I hot-footed it. I don't go to the doctor much. I hate going to the doctor, but yesterday I went very easily. I went very easily yesterday. Anyway, I'm already feeling better. The pressure's leaving my chest right now. Like I said, I've only got it in one lung. Yeah, Ted, I just had to come up to get some Alka-Seltzer. I'm not going to be out long. Just a few. I'm already feeling better. But I'm so restless. Even when I'm at home and I'm resting, I can't rest. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I can only stay in bed for so long before I just get, I don't know, you know what I mean? I can only stay in bed for so long before it drives me nuts. But I'm not running fever anymore, and I'm breathing a lot easier, so I'm on the mend. Now, this is as far south as I'm going. My house is right back down that way. I'm only about 10 minutes from my house. I'm not going very far. Not going very far. Oh, man. Guys, something happened in Austin this morning. Something pretty bad happened in Austin this morning. I had like 6 people send me messages where the city of Austin, the reverse 911, sent them a shelter-in-place notice. It was down in South Austin. I'm trying to figure out what happened, but this was about an hour ago. 911 sent messages to everybody in a whole neighborhood telling them to shelter in place, and I can't figure out what's happened yet. But I don't understand it. Whatever happened, it had to have been bad enough for them to do that. You don't see 911 sending shelter-in-place notices very often. But if anybody's in South Austin that's watching, did y'all get a shelter-in-place notice? Oh, man. I'm trying to dig up the information. I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it when I figure out what it is, but Brother Ted, yep, that's all they said. They sent me screenshots of the messages. They said that there's threats to the public and shelter in place. They didn't say exactly what was happening. They said there would be more messages to follow. Who knows what it is? Could be anything, really. You know how sometimes they kind of overblow things a little bit. But, man, I'm so out of the loop on what all's happened in Austin over the last 24 hours. There's a new story that I'm covering in out in the Spicewood Springs area up in northwest Austin. There's a greenbelt out there, and my friend Mackenzie, y'all know Mackenzie Kelly. We're gonna be going out there. Mark, speaking of that, Mark, I need to talk to you today, if possible. Would you like to go out with Mackenzie and I and possibly do some filming on a greenbelt this coming week at any point? we need to get some drone shots of this green belt that the city is tearing down. I don't know if you would be interested in helping us film with your drone, but we'll go out. You can come out with Mackenzie and I'll buy you lunch, and we can go out. I would love to. We need to get some good shots of this green belt from a drone. It is perfect weather for a fire, man. It is not too cold, but it's just a dreary day. Not too cold, but it is a dreary day. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Brother Ted. I think Brother Ted lives in downtown, and I've always wanted to live in downtown for some reason. I've always wanted to live in one of the tall buildings down there with all the hustle and bustle of the city. I grew up in the middle of nowhere, in a small little town, and I've always thought it would be the coolest thing, you know, especially when I was younger and I was single, to live in downtown, live in one of the high rises down there. And I still dream of that every once in a while, about having a condo or something down there in downtown. I don't know why I dream about that, but I do. I think it would be really, really cool. I think about, like, I used to watch Seinfeld a lot, and like, I don't know, thinking about living in downtown with all the hustle and bustle and things that's happening and people, and being able to just walk to get some food at a restaurant, or, you know what I mean? I've always thought it would be awesome to live in downtown. Maybe I'm just a little off in the rocker. There you go. That's what I'm talking about, Brother Ted. Trader Joe's. I love Trader Joe's too. It's just, it seems kind of, I don't know, man. It just, when you live out in the country like I do now, and you got to drive 20 to 30 minutes just to get to a gas station or a corner store, you know, I don't know, having things like right there seems like it'd be pretty awesome. But of course, then you get the other things that come with downtown. And let me tell you, Austin, I know I make it sound like Austin's horrible half the time, but Austin is a relatively safe city when it comes down to it. I mean, it's a big city, 2 million people. It's got its growing pains, but all in all, I think Austin is a pretty safe little city. We've got issues in different places, but, you know, I feel safe enough to walk around downtown. I don't, you know, it's not like it's unsafe. I mean, I think we're headed in the right direction, in a lot of ways, but there's just a lot of things that make no sense that we could be doing a lot different. I think the police department does the best with what they have. Let's put it that way. I think the police department does the best that they can with what they have. But we could definitely be speeding up in a different direction. We could be doing a lot better if we had different elected officials, I can tell you that. The elected officials that's in office right now, I don't think half of them have a clue. Krista Lane, who is the District 6 councilwoman, I feel bad for her. She's in over her head. I don't think she's ready for the job that she was elected to do. If you listen to her talk publicly, she just doesn't seem, I don't know, she just doesn't seem like she's ready for that high profile of a job. Yes, yeah, Prop B, before Prop B, when they took away the camping ban, downtown was a mess when it came to the homelessness. I remember what it was like down there during all that mess, and it was downtown was a mess before they passed Prop B. But at the same time, they're not enforcing Prop B like they should, I don't think. And a group that I work with called Save Austin Now, Matt McCowiak, they have a lawsuit against the city right now that's slowly moving its way through the courts to force the city to fully enforce Prop B. Will that lawsuit pass? I don't know. it's been going through the courts now for a couple of years, and I've ended up taking and filling out a lot of affidavits. They've used a lot of the videos that I've shot. So I hope that I get a chance one day to testify to the conditions out here. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But Prop B passing definitely helped downtown a lot. Downtown really benefited from Prop B. But I don't know. You know, there's a lot of good cops in Austin. There's a lot of good cops that feel hopeless. You know, drug crimes are not prosecuted. Criminal trespass. Look, I mean, look at Rami. I can't say his last name, but he's Chainsaw Man. This guy is in the exact same place right now, today. He's in the same place that he was at when he was picked up and put in jail the last time. There's a criminal trespass, a blanket criminal trespass against him, and the police will not enforce it because they know that Jose Garza will not follow through with the charges. They know Jose Garza is not going to follow through with the charges. And so the cops just don't deal with it. And it's the same thing with the city attorney. What's her name? Not the city attorney, but Delia Garza. I'm not sure. Is she the county attorney? I forget what she is. But anyway, it's like with this complaint against Krista Lane. She was found guilty of an ethics violation. It's a misdemeanor. It's a criminal charge. The Ethics Commission found that she committed the violation. They moved it on to the city attorney for prosecution. And that's all you will ever hear about it. You will not hear another word about it. Lots of good restaurants downtown, except we do need an expensive hole-in-the-wall Chinese Thai takeout. Heck yeah. I love Thai food. We don't have any Thai food up in this area, and I love Thai food. Love Thai food. But downtown has always had a special place, and you know, for me, when somebody asks me what's my favorite part of Austin, and it's always downtown. And it's just because, you know, I guess it's really because I never really spent much time in a big city. You know, I went from a town of like 5,000 people to being in Austin, and it was a culture shock, man. It was a culture shock going from a small town to a big town. It's like learning to live all over again. Anyway, y'all, I'm not going to be out here much longer this morning. I've got to get back home. I just wanted to come on and say hi for a minute. I need to get back home before my wife gets mad at me for being out here. But just wanted to come on, say hi to you guys, check in with you, feed the algorithm on YouTube a little bit. Make sure that they know that we're alive. But guys, Mark, I'm gonna send you a message on X to see if if you would be interested in coming out and filming with us this coming week. But I don't know, y'all. I hope everybody has a good day today. I'm not gonna be on. I'm not gonna be putting out anything. Well, I've got videos I'm gonna put out on X, but they're videos I shot this past week. Sadie sometimes, Brother Ted, yes. I'm getting better. By tomorrow, I should be back into tip-top shape, I hope. Those antibiotics, man, they'll clear you up quick once you start taking them. Antibiotics are good stuff. Guys, love y'all. And I will see y'all next time.